Hi there, I'm Nathan Mull. I'm a real estate expert. I deal with distressed properties and also distressed mortgages. Today, I'm going to talk about a case study of a past client of mine. They called me one day. They lived in Hialeah, Florida, and they said they were in foreclosure. They needed me to work out a resolution to their situation. Okay, I went down, and from the outside, it looked like a nice property, nice area. Took pictures, sat down with them, and the property was rather big, and I went around, continued to walk through the property, have to check out the entire property really. And it turns out that several rooms were leaking. They had roof leaks in a lot of different places, a lot of disrepair going on. So I had to do a walkthrough of the house, and I saw that there was a number of rooms that were leaking with roof leaks. And outside there was some damage to a tiki hut and different things as well. Okay, gathered all my information, started working, and then lo and behold, I was caught by big surprise because they didn't tell me this. They had a number of city violations going on against the house. I jump in public record. It shows up as a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, but you get there, it's a 6-bedroom, 4-bath with an additional pool house, 2-bed, 1-bath. All of it done without permits. It was just crazy. They literally built a monster of a house without permits, and they got caught. To further complicate things, they had a 2-story extension going back to the backyard, and they went too far. They were 5 feet on the state easement. So even then, part of that had to be demolished. And that's assuming everything they did was by code, which very possibly it was not done by code. I don't know why people do things like this, because later on it all kind of blows up, and literally all this blew up. Several code enforcement cases later, several liens later, I mean, they were looking at huge steep fines and liens, and the whole thing turned into a monster can of worms. So while I'm trying to negotiate a settlement with the bank that's foreclosing, I'm also dealing with these code enforcement issues, trying to figure out how to package this whole thing so an investor can walk into it, make sense for them, and they're willing to buy it. Because not every investor is going to want to buy into the situation. It's a huge, complicated problem because you have already huge liens sitting there. And the way this works with the code enforcement liens is they won't stop accruing until you resolve the problem. So you would have to come in there with a game plan, with blueprints and everything of everything you're planning on doing, and then apply for your permits, and maybe they'll stop accruing the fines at that point. The fines are massive. $200,000 fines for all this stuff that occurred and accruing. And so, but at the end of the day, I was able to get somebody to buy it and take it as is and work out a closing, and it's pretty amazing. Sometimes I pull off these miracles, and later on it's like, wow, I'm pretty shocked I did it, but I have so many stories like that where you would say, wow, no, this is impossible. This is absolutely impossible. There's just no way. But I'm pulling them off. That's why I have such a good reputation down here, because I'm pulling off miracle after miracle. So here is the backside of the house. As you can see, there's a second story here. That all of that was without permits. There's not supposed to be a second story there. And that's the second story that extends out over to the easement that they can't do. This is the backyard. They were planning on doing other work. That's a tiki hut over there to the left side. They had a nice view of the park. That's the unfortunate thing. This is another view. Oh my God, this is the pool house. This was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath pool house next to the pool. And yes, the pool was put in without permits too. Unbelievable. I mean, everything was done without permits. Why? I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. It was a mega can of worms. But in the end, I was able to negotiate settlements and get this whole monster under control and get a closing done. And at least they can move on without any worries about any of this stuff coming back after them, right? That's the whole idea. So if you find yourself in a major predicament and you're not sure what to do, just give me a call. Let me review your situation and come up with a game plan for you. Okay? All right. Look forward to your call. Talk to you soon.